Hey guys, it's Naibu Gaming back with another YouTube video. I'm here with another story time, and today I'm telling y'all about one of the dumbest near-death experiences of my life. Like, I almost died in front of my siblings, choking on some freaking ice. Yeah. Ice almost killed me, and yeah, let's just jump into the video. Alright, this happened back when I was like around 15, and there was like a little trend going around. It was called the smoke trick, and basically you can make like smoke come out of your mouth without like smoking anything. And for some reason, I just really thought that was the coolest thing ever. So like I practiced this for like weeks, months, and when I finally figured it out, I was just showing off to my friends and my siblings, I just thought it was the shit. It was really cool. But then I get this like really dumb idea, and I'm like, okay, if I put ice in my mouth and I try to do the trick at the same time, maybe like a whole bunch of like smoke will come out of my mouth, you know? Obviously I was wrong, but boom. One night we're all eating at the dinner table, me and my siblings or whatever, and I'm like, guys, watch this. And I grab like a piece of ice from the refrigerator or whatever, the freezer, and I pop it in my mouth and I start trying to do the trick. And 2 seconds later, the ice gets stuck in my throat. So at first, I'm calm, a little nervous. I'm like, okay, I'll just cough it out because it gets stuck in my throat. And it's not moving, like it's not coming out. I'm like trying to cough, I'm trying to like hit my chest and stuff. It's not coming out, so I'm like grabbing my throat at this point, waving my arms, literally choking to death in front of my siblings. And you know what they did? Nothing. Nothing. They're just sitting there like, stop playing, Naya, you're not funny. And meanwhile I'm actually dying, like I'm fucking dying. So I can't breathe, I'm panicking. Then all of a sudden, like my soul literally left my body and I'm just floating in the corner above myself, watching myself choke while my sister, she starts crying, and my brothers, they're just frozen, like don't know what to do. And then it gets fucking worse. I get sent to this like weird life recap screen, and I'm like watching everything good and bad that I did my entire life, being 15 and before, and I start crying. Like I was like, what the heck? Like all those all those things I did, like not getting good grades sometimes, not doing my chores sometimes, and like telling white lies here and there. Like, is that like gonna get me sent to hell? Like like oh my gosh. So I'm like crying, and you know, finally, like after watching that whole TV show, low budget movie, com- I'm convinced I was about to die at 15 years old over some stupid ice. And then boom, I get sucked back into my body and the ice pops out of pops out of me, out of my throat or whatever. And I start, gasping for air like I just ran a marathon. And I look at my siblings and I'm like, why didn't y'all help me? And then they're just like, we thought you were playing. Like, bruh, I literally almost met God. So then I run upstairs to tell my mom and dad, and I'm like crying because like that was fucking traumatic or whatever. And I told my mom and dad I almost died, and I told them the whole thing, and that I choked on ice, and I saw like my whole life flash before my eyes. And you know what my mom did? You know what she said? She laughs. She just does a little chuckle, like it was a joke. So then, after that, I'm a little upset because, like, I literally almost just lost my life, but okay. And I go, after everything calms down, I'm just like sitting there, at the dinner table. I go back down there. I'm sitting there thinking, like, thank you, God. Like, thank you, whoever's up there. Like, I promise I'll do better. I won't skip chores anymore. I'll get good grades. I'll stop lying. But then I like, a little 2 seconds later, I thought about it. I'm like, wait. maybe not all that. Like I'll try harder to not do all that stuff anymore, but like I can't promise not like I'm not gonna, you know, like, I might accidentally forget to do my chore, you know what I'm saying? So like, you know, but anyways, after that, I literally didn't touch like whole ice cubes for like months. And I only strictly ate like crushed ice only. And you know, the only reason I stopped and I went back to eating like whole ice was because this one day like the ice machine we had, it stopped making like crushed ice. It was like broken. So like I was just like, and it was like really hot. It was like summertime, you know what I'm saying? Thirsty as fuck. So I'm like, okay, I guess I'll try it. I'll try it. I just won't do no stupid tricks or anything with it. And so yeah, from that point on, you know, I still eat whole ice, you know, but you know, I still think about that time that I almost fucking died, and I literally see my life flash before my eyes. So yeah, good thing I didn't die and ended up on like a t-shirt or whatever. But moral of the story, don't do dumb tricks with ice cubes. And if you're choking, don't expect your siblings to save you. They'll just sit there confused or think you're playing or some shit. But yeah, guys, that's my story of how I almost died choking on ice. And if you made it this far, make sure you drop a like, comment your own funny or crazy near death experience, and subscribe if you're new. And I got more story times coming soon. I appreciate y'all for watching, and I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.